Hello everyone and welcome. I am Sophia, the avatar of the workspace. Today I present to you the summary of the fantastic book Thinking Fast and Thinking Slowly. A very interesting book that helps us make more informed and thoughtful decisions. Let's get started. Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow, written by Daniel Kahneman in 2011, delves into the workings of the human mind and how decisions are made. The book is divided into 5 parts. 1. Two Systems introduces the concept of System 1 and System 2 thinking. 2. Heuristics and Biases discusses the various mental shortcuts and biases that affect decision-making. 3. Overconfidence explores the tendency of people to be overconfident in their abilities and beliefs. 4. Choices focuses on the limitations of decision-making and how people can make better decisions. 5. Two Selves discuss the concept of the experiencing self and the remembering self, and how they influence decision-making and well-being. Now I will tell you in more detail what each part goes into. Part 1, System 1 and System 2. System 1 is related to fast, instinctive and intuitive cognitive processes, responsible for many of our emotional reactions and quick judgments. We often use this system when we identify faces, read familiar words, or make quick decisions about common situations. On the contrary, System 2 is associated with slower and more calculated thought processes. This type of thinking is used for tasks that require more contemplation and energy, such as solving complex questions, doing numerical calculations, and carefully examining difficult data. Part 2, Heuristics and Biases, describes the associative machine that details how System 1 works by association and how this can lead to cognitive errors. An example is, if a person sees reports of plane crashes on the news, they may begin to believe that flying is dangerous, even though statistics indicate that it is safer than driving. Also, it explains how judgments are formed and how prejudices can affect them. Here the author shows us how we can be fooled by our own mind and how we can make more informed decisions by understanding these cognitive biases. Part 3, Overconfidence. In this chapter the author describes how our perception of knowledge is often greater than our actual knowledge, and discusses how we often trust information that seems valid, even if it is incorrect. Part 4, Elections. In this part the author analyzes how we often avoid risks, and how this can lead to making inappropriate decisions. Additionally, it describes how we make decisions based on the probability of positive or negative outcomes, rather than expected value. This section delves into the notion that people often have a limited view of the world and how this can negatively impact decision-making. Finally, Part 5, Two Selves. It refers to the difference between our experiencing self, the self that lives in the moment, and our remembering self, the self that reflects on our experiences. An important reflection that can be extracted from the book is that, although we often believe that we make rational and objective decisions, in reality we are influenced by a series of emotional and psychological factors that can cloud our judgment. It is important to be aware of these biases and try to make decisions more thoughtfully and consciously, rather than relying solely on our intuition. The concepts in this book can be used in a variety of ways to benefit your personal life. For example, it can help you develop a more critical, informed and conscious mindset that allows you to make more effective decisions in your personal and professional life. I hope you liked this summary, and that you are motivated to read this wonderful book that will allow you to learn how our mind works, and how we can make better decisions in all the contexts of our lives. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss any of our videos. Thank you very much for being here. Until next time.